Hey guys, we are here in Ubud for a couple of days, and today we've got planned this beautiful day of healing. So I thought I wanted to take you guys along for the ride. We are starting with some yoga this morning at a really beautiful studio that we discovered just the other day. It has the most expansive view over the Kampuhan Ridge. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a really beautiful spot, and you should be able to on a clear day see Mount Agung, so fingers crossed. And then we've got some other fun things, so come along for the day, a day of healing in Ubud. I'm so excited. Yay, we're here. So the other day we actually did a yin class, but this morning we are doing a hatha class. So it's a slow flow. I really feel like I need to get some movement happening this morning, and just had a little sneak peek. It's clear enough to see the volcano, so I can't wait to get right up the top. We just finished our yoga class and it was really nice. It was exactly the stretch and the twist that I needed to, I don't know, I think I woke up this morning really busy in my mind with so many thoughts, and the yoga was perfect. It was exactly what I needed to get back into my body, so it felt really good. And we're now at a little cafe called the Flower Cafe. I think that's the name of it. And I've got the most delicious smoothie bowls. So we're having smoothie bowls. Just looking out on the beautiful view. P.S. we did get to see the volcano, Mount Agung, from upstairs at the yoga studio, but by the end of the class, all of the clouds had risen to the top. So I think we might have got some footage at the very beginning. So hopefully you get to see it. We're just going to chill for the middle of the day. It's kind of hot today, and then later on we're going to a sound healing at a place called Pyramids of Chi. I haven't been before. We really wanted to go last time we were in Ubud, and it just didn't happen. So I'm super excited. So it's a sound healing. It's kind of like these pyramids. And yeah, I love sound healing. It's so beautiful, so grounding. And but yeah, we're gonna dig into this, and we'll take you along to the Pyramids of Chi. So we were walking home from the cafe, and I just remembered something that the teacher said in the yoga class that was like so simple yet so profound, and I think we all need to hear it. On any healing journey, healing is all about coming back to wholeness. The reason we do, yoga and meditation and Reiki and journaling and whatever it is, the reason we do these healing things is to bring us back to wholeness. And so he said, if you're in the pose and you're feeling the stretch and it feels painful, know that it's positive pain. And I was like, yes, positive pain. So many times life gets a little bit, messy and sticky and uncomfortable, and we want to get ourselves out of it. So then we get distracted on our phones, on Netflix, on all the other things that we use to not have to, face it. When really we need to, on any healing journey, embrace the positive pain. Embrace that there's going to be these moments where you're gonna be like, universe, why are you doing this to me? I can't handle it. When really, yes, you can, because there's so many beautiful lessons in it. So things like, because I talk a lot about, with my clients and in my Miracle Morning course, setting yourself up for a really powerful day when you have a clear intention in the morning. And so when you have practices that ground you back to your own energy, sometimes they're going to bring up the pain. Sometimes waking up at 6 a.m. when you're used to waking up at 9 is going to feel painful. Sometimes like looking at your shit and like really addressing the stuff that you maybe have been pushing away is going to mean that, you know, some heaviness or some darkness will come up. But after the darkness is always the light. And after that positive pain in each of the stretches that really felt in my physical body, like, wow, this is kind of hurting. The more I breathed, the more I really dropped in, the more my muscles relaxed, the more the breath guided me back to a sense of balance. And then it's not permanent. None of it is permanent. After a few minutes, the pain was gone. We were out of the pose and moving into the next one. And I guess, I just wanted to share that because don't avoid the pain because there is positive pain. It's where the growth and the magic lies. So continuing on with our beautiful healing day in Ubud, we've had showers, a swim, and now we are going to head off to the Pyramids of Chi. So we better run because our driver is waiting. So we've made it to the Pyramids of Chi, and just to let you know, this is not a wine. It's a welcome drink. So pineapple, mint and lime juice, yummy. But yeah, we're about to have a sound healing in about 15 minutes in one of these pyramids. I love sound healing. I don't know if you've ever tried it. I absolutely love them. I find it's such a beautiful reset for your entire body, for your nervous system. Whenever I have a sound healing, my friend Gerda is incredible. It's just like the vibration of the bowls and the sound bowls and all of the different instruments. It's a really immersive experience. I can't even begin to imagine what it's going to be like inside of this pyramid. I think it's just going to reverberate and make it even more magical, more potent. And I guess the power of sound healing is that the pure frequency of the vibration of the instruments actually invites any lower vibration energy within you to rise up and to be released. And so that's why every sound healing that you have is going to be different. It's going to be a different experience because obviously you are very different in each moment. Some people get emotional, other people go really, really deep. I always tend to find myself just kind of going in this magical experience. So I can't wait to get inside. I'm going to finish my juice, take a seat, just maybe meditate and ground myself because I'm a little bit excited, and then I will tell you about it when we come out. Well, that was so beautiful. We're just sitting out in the garden, kind of coming back to still. But that sound healing was absolutely beautiful. Inside of the space, so inside of the pyramid, everybody laid on like flat cushions. There were bolsters, and it was like the first, 10-15 minutes was like a meditation, just really dropping in. And then there were gongs, there was all sorts of different musical instruments. What I probably sensed the most, like my whole body was tingling. It was kind of like, imagine if you were in, I guess, a tunnel and then a train was going to go past and you can kind of hear it in the distance and then it like rushes forward. Like I just felt like there was this kind of like coming and going sensation. Whenever I do any kind of like deep sound healing or deep meditation, I often get a lot of like white light coming in through my crown and like seeing lots of like swirling purplish kind of light, which is the activation of the third eye. It was really special. I felt like I was wavering in and out, and there were points where I went somewhere far away and then I was like, oh, hang on, I'm back here. It was really interesting. It's not like something I have experienced in that form before. Like whenever I've done sound healing, it's like one-to-one, a lot of sound bowls, whereas this had more gongs, different, like there was a flute or like a woodwind, I don't know what it's called, at some point. It was a really beautiful experience, very immersive. I loved it. And when it was time to kind of come all the way back, I asked myself, because I set an intention at the beginning to just be open to receive all the gifts and the abundance of the universe. So whatever needed to come through, whatever information or intuitive guidances. And there was one point, I don't know where along, in the 60 to 90 minutes it was, but yeah, I just heard this sense of I give myself permission to radically change my life. And when that dropped in, it was like a thunderbolt. And I started to kind of like well up a bit. I felt the gravity, I guess, of this choice that my husband Scott and I have made to move to Bali, to really shift and change and do something different. And it's something I'm always telling my girls that are in my Own Your Magic Mastermind. It's like, if you want to live an extraordinary life, you have to do extraordinary things. You have to stretch yourself out of your comfort zone. You have to do things differently, right? You have to be bold and brave. And oftentimes that means radically changing things so that you can release what needs to be released. You can thank it for what it's given you and taught you, and then move into your next evolution. So yeah, at the moment, I think I'm just going to sit with that. But yeah, feeling really, really beautiful, grounded, but kind of floaty all at the same time. And it feels as though the weather has completely shifted since we went into when we've gone out. It looks like it's about to storm. And I know that there is such power in that, because when there's a big storm, all that water is just cleansing. It's like a gift from the universe to say, to support the healing that we've had today. So yeah, such a beautiful way to end our afternoon. So after the Pyramids of Chi, we came into town. I bought a new bag and then, car, because it's Bali. And I decided to come back to here to have some ear candling in the spirit of my healing day. When we were here in Ubud in 2019, we came and got our ear candling done. I had never done it before, and it was a really cool experience. You hear like this kind of crackling sound in your ear. It's meant to be really great for like sinus, congestion, hearing better. There are a lot of like acupressure points around the ears, and any kind of work that you can do around the ears is really great, really supportive for your nervous system. And so I figure ear candling, it's a great kind of like healing tool. It was really interesting once again, and I'm so glad that we came back to do it. But now that our healing day is done, having yoga, that beautiful smoothie bowl, another motorbike, going to the Pyramids of Chi, and now having e-candling, the day is going to wrap up. We're going to head down to one of our favourite cafes down there, Bali Buddha, and have some nourishing meal for dinner. So we are now at the end of our healing day in Ubud. It's been so beautiful. After the Pyramids of Chi, we got dropped off back into town, and we are currently at our favourite restaurant, Bali Buddha. It's got the most delicious food. This tempeh salad is off the charts, and this lean green bowl is like, so yummy. And now we're going to have this beautiful meal to end our day, and I hope that you have enjoyed coming along. I'd love to know, have you ever done sound healing? Have you done ear candling? What's your favorite style of yoga? It's just so nice to be back here in Ubud. I always say it's like my soul home. I just feel so grounded, I feel more present, I feel so happy to be here, and hopefully you enjoyed coming along for the day. Can't wait to share more of our Bali trip travels, and don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment below, tell me what you liked and what you'd love to see. So bye guys, thanks for coming along.